What's going on, guys? Back with another video. Today I'm going to be talking about the videos that Ubisoft has been releasing to hype up the new Origins gameplay video that's going to be releasing tomorrow, September 14th. So I just thought I'd do a little bit of speculation before that, so I really hope you enjoy. Let's just get right into speculation. The first video shows a compilation of people with different masks. The only identical mask is Anubis. Anubis is the god of mummification and the afterlife. This isn't the first time he appeared in promotional imagery for the game, so it's more or less just another Egyptian reference because Origins is set in Egypt. But like I said, the other masks aren't really identifiable. They look like from the time period of Origins, but they could be from maybe Greek or Roman or Persian, or I'm not really sure because I'm not a mask expert. But it gets more interesting because it seems to select video or masks from the video, because in this next video it shows this mask.
What are you thinking of at night when your eyes are closed and your mind still awake? Do you remember his last smile?
Which I'm assuming could be followers of Sobek mask. Don't judge me if I'm wrong. But there are two different videos. This one actually is an English accent. There was another version that was posted with a foreign accent, but it doesn't really matter because they're just accents. But it says quotes like, "Do you remember his last smile?" That could almost mean anything, but with the other videos, I might be able to put some ideas together. So continuing on to the third video.
We have already met. You remember that day? How could you forget? You remember. It was the worst day of your life. We'll meet again. It will be the last day of your life.
It's this dude, and he talks about the worst day of your life. And he emphasizes on that he's talking to someone, and he says that you remember that day. And it goes on to say that the next time they meet will be the last day of your life. And from these two videos, I have the idea that these masked people are Templars, or to the Order of the Ancients, which, if you didn't know, the Order of the Ancients is what the Templars are assumed to be in Origins. And from my speculation, they are mocking an assassin or the assassin order, like in general. Back to the quote, "Do you remember his last smile and the worst day of your life?" That could either be rhetorical or maybe an interrogation scene, with many Templars mocking and berating an assassin, or like I said, the assassin order itself, because it almost seems like, do you remember his last smile? Like, it seems like kind of how in present day when the Abstergo Industries glorifies the Templars and says like they're almost like trying to make the assassins feel bad for killing the Templars. So like, do you remember his last smile? Like, he had a life, he had a smile, and then the other Templars saying that it's going to be the last day of your life when we meet. So they're on the lookout and they're actually fighting each other. Like they're threatening each other.
The ones I met before you were so pathetic. Please, don't disappoint me.
This fourth video, which I believe is the most interesting video, shows the pale mask with what looks like people behind her. And I say it's a her because she clearly speaks like a woman, and her voice may sound familiar to Assassin's Creed fans. I believe that it is Juno talking. She talks about previous ones being pathetic, and she hopes you don't disappoint. I think that she could be talking about one of three people. First, I think she could be talking to another Cypher. Originally, if you remember from Assassin's Creed 4, Black Flag, she called the protagonist a Cypher. And if you also remember from Revelations, Assassin's Creed Revelations, Jupiter called Desmond a Cypher. And Lydia Fry in Syndicate in the World War I time rift was also called a Cypher by Juno. So there were multiple times that Cypher, the name, was mentioned to multiple people, and it seems to be a First Civilization thing. Because it wasn't only Juno, it was also Jupiter that called a person a Cypher. It almost seems like they are a person that transmutes information or is a very important person to almost change, like, that is just very, very important for one of their plans almost. And the other person that I think she could be talking to is a member of the Instruments of the First Will. This is spoilers for the end of Syndicate, so skip. I'll put a time up to when you can skip, but spoilers from here on out. At the end of Assassin's Creed Syndicate, Violet DaCosta was confirmed to be a part of the Instruments of the First Will after talking to Juno at the end of the game. And she's like worshiping her like the other instruments do. So maybe she's talking to a new instrument and she hopes that this one doesn't fail her. And it also proves the point that it's Juno because it looks like there are people behind her. Maybe those are instruments. The last person could be a new Sage. Maybe the last couple have disappointed her. Maybe John Standish from Assassin's Creed 4 has failed her by not succeeding in getting her a body, which was, again, goes back to the whole Cypher thing. So it could be those, it could be none of those. None of this could even be present day. It might be just all in the past, but my speculation leans towards present day.
Do you remember me?
Do you remember me?
We have already met.
You've chosen the wrong side.
We are so many.
We are everywhere.
You remember. It was the worst day of your life. We'll meet again. It will be the last day of your life.
The last video posted thus far was like a combined version of these past ones with a little bit of new dialogue. There is one that says, "You've chosen the wrong side," and "We are so many." And then the last one that was different was "We are everywhere." And like I said, that was new dialogue, but it was mostly the same. It looked like the same footage, just a little bit of new dialogue posted on top. And the last video especially increases my suspicion that these are Templars, but I'm not sure, like I said, if it's present day or if it's in the past. But I'd love to know what you guys think. So comment down below. You can also talk on Twitter and Instagram, and I'm going to link to those down below. And just tell me what you think. The gameplay is coming out soon, like as in tomorrow soon. So hopefully I'm really hyped for Modern Day. I really want to see about it and what it's going to be about. So that's why I'm really pushing forward for the theory that this is about Modern Day. But I will make an update video on the gameplay video. So I'll see you then. So I really hope you guys enjoyed. Please like and subscribe if you did. And like I said before, comment what you think. Thank you guys so much, and I'll see you in the next video.